We're going to take a quick live look out to St. Petersburg, Florida, where recovery from Hurricane Milton continues today. The storm is out in the Atlantic after cutting across the state, spawning deadly tornadoes and leaving millions without power. Thanks for sticking with us this midday. I'm Matt Howerton. Today we're getting a better look at destruction from the storm. Images from the Indian River County Sheriff's Office show homes leveled by tornadoes, living rooms reduced to rubble, and across the state in Siesta Key, where Milton came ashore, roads flooded and debris is scattered everywhere, but the area was mostly left intact. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis gave an update on the destruction earlier today.
The outer bands of the storm left the state yesterday afternoon, and yet you already have 1.6 million accounts have been restored in the state of Florida.
And meantime, on Capitol Hill, 6 states are still under emergency disaster declarations from Milton and Helene need aid. Congress allocated $20 billion for FEMA's disaster fund through September of next year, but half of that money has already been spent, and the president is urging lawmakers to approve more funds. We want to tell you about the ways you can help here at home. Natalie Haddad joining us from the Red Cross facility in Arlington, where crews are getting supplies ready for Florida.
Here in Arlington at the American Red Cross warehouse, we are surrounded by pallets of aid and supplies that are going to Florida to help victims of Hurricane Milton. We're standing in front of one of the trailers full of those supplies. We're also expecting to see another round of volunteers to head down to Florida, one of them potentially being Adolf here with the American Red Cross. You're going to find out today whether you head that way. Tell us what goes into volunteering and what is heading down to Florida.
Okay, so we've already pre-staged outside of the impacted zone. Our volunteers are in, like the trailer that you see behind you. It is a shelter relief trailer so that we can set up the shelters needed for people that are coming in, that are affected by the impacted area. And so what we're actually sending right now is our cleanup kits. So now that people are starting to recover, they're going back into their homes, they're seeing all the debris that's left over from the hurricane, so they need to start cleaning that area, clearing it out, and getting ready to recover.
We were speaking off camera about the best ways people can help you and the American Red Cross. A lot of that is volunteer work, yes, but also monetary donations. Tell us about how far even just a small donation goes.
So your donation goes to provide exactly what people who are recovering from a disaster need. So this cleanup kit that we have has all the essential tools needed to start the recovery process. So we have an easy to assemble broomstick, mop stick, squeegee stick, but you just put all these items together and then you utilize them to clear up the debris that's in your home. We also have some disinfectant in there. So it's just that way you're not having to go locate these items. They're easily accessible. We have volunteers who are out in our emergency response vehicles. They're identifying people that are in need of these supplies, but your donation goes to provide that supply to people who are in need.
There are several ways that people from North Texas can help. Can you talk to us about that very quickly?
Yeah, so there's 2 ways. One of those ways is by volunteering. You can deploy to the affected areas, so you can go to redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS, and you can sign up to be a volunteer. If you cannot deploy to the disaster areas, you can also volunteer here locally. There's a lot of work that we can do in support of those areas that are impacted, but another way that you can really help us be able to provide the assistance to individuals is by making a monetary donation to the American Red Cross. Just go on our website at redcross.org or 1-800-RED-CROSS.
Adolf, thank you so much for joining us. Again, AmericanRedCross.com, but WFA also has a QR code if you want to donate as well. That's on our website. And I think we're also going to show that right here on our screen. So I'll send it right back to you in studio.
That's correct right there. We're going to show that QR code. So if you would like to donate, we're collecting them for those who need it most out in Florida. We also have all the information on WFAA.com about where these donations go, how they're utilized. We appreciate anything you're able to give for our friends over there in Florida. This